Hi, I'm QDC. What we're about to build today is Academy's A6M2b Zero Fighter 21, the Battle of Midway 80th anniversary, and this is in 1/48 scale. The reason why I'm building this particular kit is because I wanted to make a diorama of a famous event. When the Zero Fighter first came out, it was considered an outstanding fighter, and the United States had very little answers to try to combat that. But that all changed in 1942. They found the wreckage in Alaska in 1942 of the Zero Fighter, and they salvaged it, and they were able to find its secrets. So from there on out, the United States had an upper edge over the Zero Fighter. So this is going to be an interesting build for me to make this diorama, and hopefully you get to enjoy me building this model kit yourself. So let's go ahead and start building this kit right now. Before we build the model kit, let's review the history of this aircraft. The Mitsubishi A6M was a long-range carrier-capable fighter aircraft that was manufactured by the Mitsubishi Aircraft Company. It was operated by the Imperial Japanese Navy from 1940 to 1945. The Zero is considered the most capable fighter in the world when it was introduced early in World War II, combining excellent maneuverability, high speed, strong firepower, and a very long range. The Zero gained a reputation as a capable dogfighter, achieving an outstanding kill ratio of 12 to 1. To beat this threat, the United States needed to capture this fighter to understand the flight characteristics so they can devise tactics and design machinery to combat it. The United States got that opportunity. On July 10, 1942, an American PBY Catalina airplane piloted by Lieutenant William Tease spotted a Mitsubishi A6M2 Model 21 wreckage on the Akutan Island in Alaska. The plane was flipped upside down from an apparent landing that went wrong, killing the pilot. 3 attempts were made to salvage the wreckage. It was taken to the Naval Air Station North Island near San Diego, California, for repairs. Shortly after, test and evaluation flights were conducted. They gained valuable flight information that was used to build the Grumman F-6F Hellcat, as well as devising fighter tactics to engage the Zero. Let's look inside this box. We have the wings, more parts for the wings, fuselage, decal, and the instruction sheet. Okay, so we built the model kit, and now it's time for me to show you what I think about this kit so far. Take a look. This is the computer model kit before painting. I first started off by making some bullet holes. I used a motor tool and thinned out the plastic so I can use a knife to make the holes. Then I built the cockpit and painted the interior. The cockpit is very detailed. It can be a complete model kit by itself. I found no issues putting the wings together or the two fuselage halves together. The engine and propellers are highly detailed and easy to assemble. I found no issues building the landing gear. I haven't built a lot of model aircraft, but with the limited experience that I have, I found that this kit from Academy is a winner for me. It's highly detailed, and the fitting of the parts together wasn't difficult. If you're interested in Japanese aircraft, then this kit should not be ignored. I found this kit to be rewarding to build. It's time for me to paint the model. Okay, so we built the model kit, we painted it, we weathered it, and we even made a diorama out of it. So it's time for me to tell you the entire model kit from the beginning to the end. Take a look. Let's talk about painting, weathering, and building the diorama. I started off with painting the wheel well. Then I painted the model with the basic color. The undersides were painted with dark gray. Then I added the decals. I found the decals are high quality and fairly easy to apply. I wanted to emphasize the panel lines, so I gave it a pin wash of dark brown. The results were less than satisfactory. What I done instead was to directly cover the entire model with brown artist oil paint and wipe out the axis with a cloth. The result looked better. Once the panel lines were done, it was time to highlight the panels. I added artist oil paint on each panel and let it set. Once it sets, I use a brush to blend them in. Once the plane was painted and weathered, it was time to work on the diorama. I started by cutting a hole in the base. Then I place the model in the hole. Notice that there are no visible damage to the propeller. This is accurate. I looked at the photo of the wreckage and found no serious damage. This is because it crashed in the mud flats. I glued the model to the base and applied ground material. You notice that the landing gears are in front of the plane. This is accurate, according to the photo I used as a reference. I bought miniature grass and started to glue them to the base. After gluing the grass, there were gaps between each clump that can be seen. I glued static grass in between each clump to hide the gaps, and the result looks satisfactory. These two figures are from an ICM kit. A little modification was done to one figure. I ordered this plaque with customized wording. Adding all the elements together result in this nice diorama. It does look like a crash site as it first appeared in July 1942. This was a challenging project, but I enjoyed the process. Again, I recommend this kit because of the nice details and the ease of putting this kit together. So that completes everything. What you're about to see is a video slideshow of the entire model kit. But before I go, as always, just because I put this video here on YouTube, it doesn't make me a model kit expert. I am not an expert, I'm just a regular guy just like you. So please, build a model kit of your own and enjoy it. I'm QDC, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye now. Before concluding this video, I want to talk to you more about the Japanese pilot who died on Akutan Island. His name was Tadayoshi Koga. He was 19 years old and his rank was Flight Petty Officer First Class. After his fatal crash, he was buried on Akutan Island, but later reburied on Adak Island in Alaska. Then in 1953, his body was returned to Japan. He was cremated and interned at the Chidoriga-Fuchi National Cemetery in Japan for the unidentified war dead. There is an excellent article on Wikipedia regarding the Akutan Zero. I recommend reading it for more information about the plane and also about the pilot.